I'm gonna do the Furbobocom stuff, the quests, the readings, all of that fun stuff. I already finished the main quest. It was amazing. It was short, it was sweet, 4 hours long, perfect. I hope they are encouraged by the positive reception of the shorter quests and learn to take it easy. And then we can have HSR live double the length of time as it would have originally. So first things, I'm gonna take a look at this. They only have up to 36, so I'm sure I'll get it to the end. Let's read the web portal. Let me publish. Already on volume 4. Have you noticed that the runner-up has caught up quite... Whoa, there's a bat, too. Baseball Raccoon's been ranked number 1 for 3 seasons. Oh, I'm still number 1. That's perfect. Oh yeah, we are on... This is patch 4.3, so that makes sense. 0, 1, 2, 3. That's 4 seasons. In the year 1999, a terrifying demon king will descend from the sky. Furbobo Weekly digs deep to uncover the long-hidden secrets of the Phantasmoon's dark side for you all. These are long, so if this is boring, feel free to skip it. I'll do the quest later. Opening lines. Good heavens! Barely 18 hours after the Full Wish crisis ended, numerous strange figures appeared in the skies over various cities across Planicardia. They have dice for heads and wear top hats, yet they have the audacity to claim they are Lord Ravager Asut Pramod. This is beyond brazen. That's so forebodingly scary. Could it be that the prophecy in the year 1999, a terrifying Lord of Terror will descend from the sky, was actually referring to an invasion by a Lord Ravager? Everyone must be curious about where the supplicants went and what they did before the great upheaval. The wait is finally over. We have handpicked the questions you care about most from the comments and dispatched our fearless field reporters to interview the key figures currently at the center of the storm. Even though the world outside is far from peaceful, we hope that you, as a reader of Furbobo Weekly, will still have a smile on your face. Next up is a rapid-fire Q&A time. Let's go! Serious Scoops, your source for legit gossip. That's a Lord Ravager we're talking about. How did Customs even let him through? Is there any hope left for Planicardia? My knife is dull. From March Bunny. Even if our opponent is a Lord Ravager, we've still got a shot at winning, right, Baseball Raccoon? The Astral Express defeated Fantilia, and that counts as 1 victory. The Astral Express stopped Iron Tomb, and that counts as 2 victories. The Astral Express holds a record of 2-0 against the Lord Ravagers, and that counts as 3 victories. The Astral Express has triumphed over the Lord Ravagers 3 times, so that counts as 4 victories. If you continue calculating in that manner, we will end up with an infinite number of victories. However, we must remain cautious and handle the situation with care. I will live up to the expectations of everyone. I'm going to use my bat to teach this uninvited guest who is destroying our Arcadia a proper lesson. Everyone, please lend your wish power to me. From Woe We Woe. Woe We Oh. I heard Baseball Raccoon went to the Inkford Hermitage, Hot Spring Hotel, and I haven't been there yet, so is there a hotel review? Is it worth it? I was on a mission, not there to sightsee. I heard Graphia's soul is wandering around the place, so the hotel's haunted. But seriously, did you meet Graphia there? Yes, she's an incredibly talented artist. Never misses a deadline, never behind on commissions, makes revisions on the spot. Anyone in the industry knows how crazy impressive that is. I'll admit she's super skilled at what she does, but the real question is, did she give you anything? Like an anti-Lord Ravager weapon? I'm dying to know. Alchemical array that blankets over Planicardia. Quantum tunnels across time and space. Cryptic journals hidden in the basement. Yeah, she gave me none of those. Why even mention all that if you have none of them? You're not allowed to use the process of elimination to fool me. From Plain Square. Is that Shenjo fugitive who ate the Herald of Death's flesh still alive? Still alive. Who the heck came up with that username for you? At Leveling Solo. That's Silverwolf, if you didn't know. No wonder it sounds so internet savvy. Gotta hand it to the online legend at Leveling Solo. I gave him 3 options, and he picked this one himself. For the record, the other 2 were I Can Still Die and Savor Paradise with Blade. So, did he manage to sort out the Shuhu problem? Pretty much. Justice will be served, and every debt will be paid in full. They are not going to survive this. Ever thought about becoming a Galaxy Ranger? Stable job, 3 meals covered, insurance from day 1. Maybe check the detective agency's bank balance first before you start trying to poach people, yeah? Moment of Leisure Character Secrets Breakthrough. From Shrimp Kicked My Butt. I heard the Stellaron Hunter guy's skin turns dark when he fights. Genuinely asking, is this what they call going to the dark side? At Ultimate Blade Critic. That's the color of metal after it's been quenched at high heat. What does that mean? There's an old saying that goes, to forge iron one must be strong. Does that mean you literally forge yourself? That's way too harsh. Or maybe it's his true wrathful form, revealed after he burned through all those old grudges. From Ain't Good. Does anyone know Lady Gruffia's address? I want to order her some takeout. Think she likes sauce duck? She's in the world in Canvas, way out of the delivery zone. Fun fact, I'm totally within the delivery range though. Terror and Fog. I don't know who that is. Feels a bit fake. I'm not talking about sauce duck. I mean asking for addresses. Don't go poking your nose where it doesn't belong. Planicardia's prison cells are pretty cramped. Not a pleasant stay. Thanks for all the love, everyone. I like sauce duck. Meow, meow, meow. Hi, I'm Sauce Duck. This has to be fake. The 2 words sauce duck have completely shattered my impression of Lady Graphia. Has nobody even questioned whether this @Photographia account is legit? Arcadia Life Tips. Got it right? From Effortless Firepower. I've seen tons of people saying once you go to Inkford Hermitage on vacation, you never want to come back. Is this for real? No way, they're just playing me, right? Hey hun, we only provide end-of-life care and grand funeral services here. For team building trips or business partnerships, please contact Madam Pearl's assistant at Title Pearl Appraiser Pearl the Wise. So it's not that people don't want to come back from there, but that they can't come back. Who's been going around saying all this stuff? An imaginary ancestor. They've got ancestors packed in like sardines in a can. From Band Username. I want to be Planicardia's leading fashion guru. Anyone have any recommendations for trendy accessories right now? Get a mem headwear and you're guaranteed to stand out from the crowd. Plus, you can never go wrong with loading. It's Sparkly Rabbit and Fireshroom, of course. So Sparks heads, come check out the live stream and grab yours. Hey, at Ultimate Blade Critic. Those wind and fire wheels of yours look pretty sick too. Do you offer free shipping on them? Nope. Epilogue. We welcome more submissions. Time's running out, and the distinguished protagonists aboard the Fluffy are still busy defeating the Ravager and saving the world, so we'll wrap up this interview here. Catch you on the next one, Planicardia readers. Being a combat journalist is way too dangerous. I'm out of here. See you there. But wait, there's more. We'll be selecting 3 top comments from our readers to win an ultra-limited Graphia Former Residence commemorative item featuring genuine Cinder Earth Age craftsmanship. Dear enthusiastic readers, tap Contact Us on our homepage and send in your submissions. Our motto, if Planicardia netizens can dream it up, Furbobo Weekly can dig it up. See See you next time. Wish power rankings. Lay, octopus mask. Who is that? I thought that was full wish. Cat mask, silver wolf. I forgot. I didn't even know she was a part of it. I must have been asleep last quest. Crow mask Sunday. Wolf mask Asheville. Rabbit mask Sparksy. Fin mask and fox mask eliminated. Grilled mushroom lover. Since there's the fluffy content, here's a little raccoon I drew myself. If you like it, could I get a thumbs up, everyone? Whoa, there's a bat too. Is the new fluffy out yet? Your next line is gonna be, why hasn't the fluffy updated yet? Baseball Raccoon's been ranked #1 for 3 seasons straight. Guess no amount of hot air can shake true talent. Have you not noticed the runner-up has caught up quite a bit with the wish power of Baseball Raccoon? It's already on the decline. It seems this friend is picking a fight in every single thread. Just who are you anyway? A god, huh? So it's not a question, it's actually your name? I should make you change it to Forever Love Sparksicle. Department of Operation Defense, help me! Wait a second. Still eating. From Nanook with me. Working overtime has driven me to despair. How about the express crew just stops trying to save the world? I am going to wish for Lord Ravager to destroy everything tomorrow. I'll save the world instead. Don't bother, express crew. Any real people in the comment section, or did you all turn into Void Rangers? I'm afraid so. From Evanesia Can't Ascendia. Does Blade still take on commissions for forging weapons? I'd like to order a ruler blade as a spare. The design of a ruler blade. It is indeed quite a challenge. What about a compass blade? What about a campus blade? Okay, next. The Xianzhou's #1 assassin is here to accept an interview. Let me adjust my seating. Alright. Intro. How do you squeeze an interview out of a man who's mastered the art of silence? Furbobo Weekly faces its greatest challenge since launch. Cold moon. Leaves rustle. Silver light covers Dovebrook. Beneath the wintry moonlight stands a man, as though he was one with the biting cold. For he is too quiet, for he is too cold. All about him is a sense of bone-deep weariness and indifference. Yet still he radiates an aura of murderous intent. He is weary, perhaps because he has killed too many people. He killed people, perhaps because he never had a choice. He never had a choice because he had a blade in his hand. Today, the location of this murder target is 2 Furbo Lane, Delbrook District. He's looking over here. He's here. Is this Furbobo Weekly? The man asks coldly. Yes, that's right. So who is it going to be? His patience was clearly running out. No, don't kill anyone. We're risking being killed by putting out this commission, but we really don't want anyone getting killed. Yeah, it's just a way to get you to agree to an interview. The man is silent. I know. That's why I asked who's conducting the interview. Which reporter? Written before the interview. Ever since Blade announced he was joining the Phantasmoon Games, his popularity has skyrocketed. The Furbobocom Weekly backroom is absolutely flooded with messages from enthusiastic fans. Everyone's dying to know more about this mysterious man. But I've heard that Blade is a man of few words, so this little Furb made him promise. No matter what kind of question I ask, please don't answer with silence, otherwise our interview will be really hard to pull off. He responded, depends on the question. He successfully put all the pressure on me. First batter, Furley. Let's break the ice with a simple, standard question. We're all so glad you made it out of the painting. So, Blade, what's your favorite noodle flavor? Any's fine. Any flavors you don't like? None. Okay, well, I'll just have to adopt the process of elimination. Tomato or pork bone broth? Both are fine. Seafood or curry? Both are fine. Inferno spicy or conscience clear broth? Inferno spicy. Paraprints. We didn't get much useful information so far, but looks like we're going in the right direction. Paraprints, you're up. Beep boop. Don't worry, I'll think up useful. Question. Out of the 7 Arbiter Generals, who do you like the most? I came prepared. You can't dodge this one. Huaiyan or Fei Xiao? Huaiyan. Huaiyan or Yao Guang? Huaiyan. Huaiyan or Jing Yuan? Huaiyan. Jing Yuan or Yao Guang? Huaiyan. Beep beep beep, what? 4 wins for General Huaiyan? Something doesn't seem right here. Third batter, Furbobocom. With Paraprints out of the running, the mission to find a breakthrough in interpersonal relationships now falls to Furbobocom. Here I come. I hear you've already been to Planicardia to resolve something from the past. So, now that the matter is settled, who's next? Who are you going to target? What a frightening gaze. To clarify on that question, with that matter settled, who's next on your hit list? A dead Furbo that knows no fear? Who's on the hit list? It could be anyone, including you. Fourth batter, Jemibo. Time is tight and the mission is critical. You're up, Jemibo. Question, Blade, why do you rarely post online? After deep contemplation, Jemibo has compiled a few possibilities. Please select 1. You enjoy lurking. 2. You don't know how to use a smartphone. 3. Silverwolf broke into all your accounts. 4. Other reasons. Number 4. The user has selected 4, so there's definitely more to this story. Let's dig deeper. What is the reason? I don't like posting online. The user mentioned a dislike. This is a critical data point. Analysis. The recommendation algorithm factors in both likes and dislikes. When users curate their feed with dislikes, it creates an echo chamber that allows them to reverse engineer their actual preferences. Jemibo completely understands. You might also like now a Stellaron hunter. He can never forget the melancholy eyes of his former mentor, as well as, if I put a hit out on myself, will Blade come knocking at midnight? So excited, I'm dying to find out. And other related content. Fiddlesticks! The user just pulled out the shard sword. The user is really mad at me now. Sorry folks, Q&A session's over. Fifth batter, Bruce Lee, Fur Lee, and Tiger Fur Lee. There are 2 Furbos, but room for only 1 question. Since wanted criminals get full-color headshots, and the headshots need to be clear, unobstructed, and a natural expression, why didn't the IPC just take you during the photo shoot? Silverwolf took the photos. She's the one who sent them to the IPC. Really? Don't play with me, I might actually believe you. Sixth batter, Furblix. Ask questions about some hidden secrets. Go on, Furblix. I'm here with a question. Do you like sleeping in the nude? I'm just worried about how long it will take you to remove your bandages at night. Because you clearly have more bandages now after you came back from the Inkford Hermitage. So, do you have to take them off before bed or not? And if you do, then you have to rewrap them all again the next morning, which sounds like a total pain just thinking about it, and I'm super curious, so please tell me. Fine, I don't remove them, because Blade keeps it real. Why are you laughing? Trying hard not to. Seventh batter, Furblitzer. Furblitzer, founding member of Furbobo Weekly, it's time for the grand finale. I've got a serious question. Some people are saying the Aeon of Destruction Nanook is actually Blade in disguise. There are 3 reasons. 1. Lord Ravager Asat Pramod is in Planicardia, and Blade is also in Planicardia. However, Blade has never appeared at the same time as Asat Pramod, which suggests Asat Pramod is avoiding the Aeon's claws. 2. The Xianzhou had an overlord named Zulo, who was slain by a Galaxy Ranger, and Blade and La Mancha, the leader of the Galaxy Rangers, are old friends. Apart from Nanook instructing La Mancha to eliminate the corrupt officials surrounding the ruler, there's no other explanation for why Nanook showed no reaction when Zulo was executed. 3. Am I the only one who thinks Blade and Nanook look exactly alike? Both of them have broken arms wrapped up in bandages. And, I repeat, Blade and Nanook have never been seen in the same place at the same time, proving that Blade is Nanook. If I may be so bold, I'd like to ask, why does your Dharmakaya have dark skin and white hair? It's hard to explain. You could understand it as a manifestation of wrath, which becomes visible when things get heated, like right now. Whoa, that's blazing hot. It's not that serious. No need for a live demo, my mistake. Phew, this interview nearly turned into a hit after all, and that's the scoop on Blade, our reporters at Furbobo Weekly managed to dig up. I thought Blade got his tan from all that blacksmithing, but boy was I wrong. You're not alone. What? Who's blackmailing him? Hey, stop picking on Bladey. If you want dirt on him, just come to me. You sound diabolical. Talk about rubbing salt in the wound for this interview. No wonder the Furbo Lane was giving off malicious vibes when I passed by earlier. Can you figure out which one of these accounts is Blade's? Heart of Blade, Metal Recycling, or Shuhu's Nightmare? Don't bother, none of them are real. I hacked all those knockoff accounts too. Don't blame me, the old man's way too trusting with online strangers. I'm simply helping him raise his awareness of cybersecurity. Take care of yourself, brother. Thank you. You too. Can't you two just text each other? We don't have each other's numbers. Yeah, we don't. And last one. Universe-wide exclusive. The one and only interview with the Lord Ravager. Delighted to arrive at Planicardia and bring destruction to you all, please enjoy the impending apocalypse, struggle with all your might, resist to the bitter end, and finally embrace a glorious death. You didn't actually fall for that, did you? To be honest, I'm not a fan of Archforger. He never replies to my messages. Even Zephyro at least sends me a cursory ... Pentilia is pretty cool. She always sends a bunch of stickers at once, then says something snarky like, "Hey, Dice Head, stop spamming the work chat group with photos of your daughter." Another warm and sunny day in paradise. Gazing upon the portrait showing the president's wise and noble visage, the Furbos couldn't help but wonder this. If they could investigate and uncover intel on Wasat Pramod before the boss did, then she would surely recognize their professionalism, be moved to tears, and give them a promotion and a raise. But where to find him? Just as the Furbos were deep in thought about this, knock, 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 a series of strange knocking sounds shattered the silence. Then, from the direction opposite at the knocking, a terrifying whisper came from behind the Furbos. Looking for me? What do you want? Asat Pramod. When a junior's newspaper wants me as a guest, of course I have to show my support. Even if I'm just pretending, it's good to at least feign excitement. You are the very first newspaper in the entire universe to interview a Lord Ravager. What, no interview outline? No worries, I've already thought one up for you. Does a Lord Ravager scroll through short videos after work? How does Nanook calculate employee KPIs? If you sprain your neck fighting the IPC, does it count as a workplace injury? The Anti-Matter Legion's latest recruitment policies. That's probably more Archforger's department. I shouldn't overstep. Drop the act already. I've already heard that Lord Ravagers eat children when they're hungry. You're here to silence us and turn us into Furbo Hot Pot, aren't you? That box in your hand? It smells so good. It can't only be hot pot base. This? It's a half-price seafood hot pot from the supermarket. Been so swamped lately that I don't have the time to cook. So with this, I just microwave it, and that's dinner ready. Lord Ravagers eat microwave meals too? You're that busy at work? So, that's the thing. The business trips are constant. Last time we were hustled to Amphorius to welcome some new hire, we didn't even stick around for probation and immediately switched jobs. Does that even make sense? Every time I get back to Planicardia, there's a ton of work waiting for me at the academy. But I can't leave. I depend on Graphia Academy's medical insurance for my tendinitis treatment. Now that I think about it, neither Akivili nor Nanook ever gave me any kind of insurance. Maybe being stingy is just something all aliens have in common. I feel you. The former president also milked our labor. We're all wage slaves in this world. Our lives are even more bitter than wormwood weeds. Would you be interested in working for the Legion? Selenova and Archforger are both hiring right now. I can get you in. Could you elaborate on which overlord is best suited for slackers? You're so lazy, Furly. No overlord's gonna want you. Also, how did this turn into you interviewing us? Mr. Azat Pramod, weren't you in a rush to get home and eat your hot pot? So maybe we should wrap up the interview here. No rush. Setup's all done. I'm just killing time with you guys before the show starts. It's alright if you can't think of questions. Why don't we chat about everyday life? Hobbies, interests, that kind of thing? Got any consoles around here? Want to play around? Okay, then let me ask something for real. If you hurt your neck, does that count as tendinitis or some kind of spinal problem? Tendinitis. The dice on your head. Can you sleep comfortably with it? Easy. I just take it off before bed and everything's fine, no? Want to learn? I can teach you. No. That won't be necessary. What's your favorite food? You've really stumped me with that one. When you've lived as long as I have, narrowing it down is no easy feat. The open-faced cheese pie from Syracuse 3, even the most discerning fool would keep coming back for more. I knew a chef there with extraordinary skill. Half of what I know in the kitchen, I learned from him. Then there's the meteor cake from the Oglering. The baker, Keish, is a gentle soul. Chatting with her always reminds me of Dolly. The seafood noodles at the Kraken Tavern are my favorite in all of Planicardia. The owner of Kraken was also one of the first friends I made after running to Ahatopia. Oh, the dual-mentioned city used to have this little snack shop. Their family recipe produced treats nearly indistinguishable from the desserts of ancient Benzai Tengoku. My daughter and I loved them. Sadly, the owner's son was killed by a herald of death, and no one was left to carry on his craft. He and I were close. During the holidays, he'd send sweets to the office, and I'd always bring him something back in return. You've got so many friends here in Planicardia. How come you still want to destroy it? Is there any contradiction between the two? Wouldn't destroying a world you once lived in with your own hands weigh on your conscience? No need to worry. My gym membership for this year has already expired, although getting insurance might be difficult with Graphia Academy gone. The daily life of a Lord Ravager doesn't sound so different from a regular person's, does it? For me personally, getting promoted to Overlord doesn't really change my hobbies. In my downtime, I still read, game, take walks. Yeah, but most of my colleagues are pretty shut in. Can you even imagine Zephyro kicked back in an ergonomic chair, cradling a cup of Immortal's Light? Only Selenova and Vantilia sometimes play a bit of chess together, have tea parties, things like that. So even Lord Ravagers can be a bit girly, huh? So do they chat about how to destroy the world over tea? No, because I just made that up. What have you been reading lately, Mr. Asad Pramod? Any book recommendations? Fluffy Across the Blue, 100 Facts About Akivili, The Falcon Saga, The Cosmic Slackers Compendium, Father-Daughter Relationship Repair Manual, Postpartum Care for Void Rangers. I even picked up a Fantillion-inspired novel at Starwell Fest and sent copies to all my colleagues. Everyone rejected the package except Luxbane. Oh, looks like it's nearly time. Conclusion. Asat Pramod suddenly stands up, grabs his seafood hot pot, and gives the furbos a bow. The young actors have finally taken their positions. I too must return to enjoy my remaining time with my daughter. And with that, he spins his dice head around and vanishes from the newspaper office. Scared the fur off us. Boss, we're filing for workers' comp. Is that really you? It's not a fake, right? Mr. Meany, take a guess. Baseball raccoon. Asat Pramod, you just wait. I'm going to make a perfect dice roll. Whoa, this post is blowing up. Gotta jump on the bandwagon. What do you mean you interviewed a Lord Ravager? Is it too late to buy a ticket and bail from Arcadia right now? Citizens, please do not panic. Following the evacuation procedures provided by the Department of Operation Defense, please retreat to the nearest shelter in an orderly manner. Wait, I think I was standing in line with this guy at the supermarket earlier. If I'd known he was a big deal, I totally would have asked for a selfie. The trembling little furbo and the Lord Ravager. I ship them. Pan shipper, don't be so desperate. Furbobo gossip. Okay. Let's start from the beginning. Massive victory. Furbobocom Weekly, crowned champion of the Seafeld City Commerce Street Showdown. Beep boop, it's giveaway time. To celebrate Furbobocom Weekly taking home the gold in the Seafeld City Commerce Street Showdown, we're picking 10 lucky winners from the comments and likes. Prizes include commemorative badges and 12% off coupons for official merch. Come join the fun. First comment for our ambassador, Leveling Solo, the almighty Silver Wolf. No biggie, just a bit better than good. Okay, maybe a lot better. There goes the Alpha Wolf getting cocky again. You scared me. I saw your ID and thought you were someone I knew. Seafeld City Mayor Kuga Bagua. Yeah, Furbobocom Weekly is absolutely amazing. Yellow Ducky Nibbles even ate it and says it slaps. Foxfolio even ate it and says it slaps. A matchmaker even ate it and says it slaps. A coffee shop owner even ate it and says it slaps. You guys are all just talking smack, but I, Little Gwei, actually livestreamed myself eating a newspaper. At Miss Saltzpeter. Hey, are you there? Are you there? Didn't I pay you 38,888 wishbay to help me find happiness? How come my match hasn't been replying to my messages these past 2 days? She's been swamped these past couple days. She'll get to you once she wraps up with her other clients. Logically speaking, your match must be at Miss Saltpeter. Huh? Come on, bro, don't mess with me. Just laugh it off. Little Gwei says she wants a badge too. Shang Shang says she wants a badge too. Mr. Tail says he wants a badge too. Don't mention it. The Great Raccoon has made it clear everyone on the ghost hunting squad gets a share. How did Furbobocom Weekly even win the Seafeld City Commerce Street Showdown? Is it even a local brand? What's it doing here? People like you are the reason Seafeld City's GDP keeps tanking year after year. Hey, haven't seen you drop rockets in Little Gwei's stream before. Your username rings a bell. Are you supporting the local brands? Thesis discovered by an Antimatter Legion spy from Unshakable Logic at Schneider University. I'm just a normal senior chemistry major, but somehow an Antimatter Legion spy hacked into my computer today and read my thesis. Turns out my thesis was so atrocious that every spy who read it threw up, and the Department of Operation Defense used these clues to bust the Legion's evil plot to infiltrate Planetardia. Pearl herself even presented me with an award, and the dean waved his hand and told me I didn't need to defend my thesis at all. Just like that, I got my diploma without ever going through a defense. This is a Jemibo beta post from Furblitzer at the Book District. This message is visible to select users only. Please do not share. We've got some exciting news. Furbobo Weekly just welcomed a new member, Jemibo. This thread is now experimentally integrated with Jemibo, who can answer your questions 24/7, 365 days a year. Give it a try and see what happens. Jemibo, are you feeling good today? First, when you say today, from what point in time are you starting? Is it according to Planecardia time, or my cosmic standard time? Or perhaps it starts from the very moment I opened my eyes? If I stayed up until 3 in the morning last night, does the period from 3 to 6 count as the tail end of yesterday, or the beginning of today? Furthermore, how should I define it as good or bad? Should I compare it to yesterday's bad luck, or to Fleming's wealth? If I did not lose any money today, but did not find any either, does that count as good, or simply mediocre? Jemibo, solve this problem for me. There is an opaque jar containing 100 small balls of identical size and material. The balls come in only 2 colors, red and green. There are n red balls and 100 minus n green balls, where n is an integer between 0 and 100, and each integer has an equal probability of being selected. Shweni randomly draws 1 ball from the jar, discovers it's red, then discards this red ball without returning it to the jar. Question: if Shweni now randomly draws another ball from the jar, which color is more likely to be drawn? Or are both colors equally likely? Look, Shweni pulls out a red ball and tosses it away. What does that tell us? It tells us she hates red, and since she hates red, she's gonna shake that jar like there's no tomorrow, trying to fish out every last shred of green from that pile of balls. So the chances of pulling a green one the second time? Way higher. Not because of math, but because of human mind. Jemibo, where's the line beyond the car window, fluid colors fill the night from? This quote is from the chapter on offensive warfare in the work 7 Scrolls of Wondrous Strategies by Teng Xiao, the former general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Would you like me to provide more detailed information for your reference? In all warfare, what is called attacking means knowing the enemy. When you know the enemy has exploitable weaknesses, then deploy your forces to strike. The victory is assured. The law states, beyond the car window, fluid colors fill the night. Day trip to Inkford Hermitage. From On the Way Home at Inkford Hermitage. Made it to Inkford Hermitage. Soaked in hot springs, built a snowman, saw the sacred tree, listened to Graphia ballads, took the ferry ride. Post-trip thoughts? This little getaway beats staying cooped up at home. Got a question. Who's God? from Happy Purple Yam at Orc Republic. Do you still remember? During that Baseball Raccoon versus Full Wish livestream battle, Baseball Raccoon shouted, "This one's for Scott." Who is this Scott anyway? Super curious. Scott, as in one of the victims of the Signers Syndicate case, Lyndon Scott. He was friends with Baseball Raccoon when he was alive. Blade ships the narrator and Ashfield. That's funny. Except he claims it's not from him. Fluffy Across the Blue Special Skit Number 5, Madam Birdie's Palmistry. Today's update, Special Skit. Mummy Cat, Baseball Raccoon, and Scott take turns getting their palms read by Madam Birdie. How did it go? Everyone sit back and enjoy. Okay, I hate reading comments. I never know. Madam Birdie, I'm gonna go see what's going on. This ain't good. I can't calculate. It's wheel or woe. Let's just call it a day after the little raccoon. Breaking. At 5 a.m. this morning, Mr. Ashfield, from his narrator, Monkey. Breaking news. Mr. Ashfield, director of the Ashland Detective Agency, woke up promptly at 5 a.m. this morning, enjoyed a pancake combo, and is now open for business. Those in need of detective services. Alright. That was a lot of reading. So, what is here? Perfect. I read that already. Let's do these ones first, these mini quests. Listen to this. As global warming gets worse and worse, a trend of cycling in the underworld has swept across planet Cardia. What's going on? Alright, I'll put that one in a separate video because it's like a quest. But this one, I think we're just finding furbos. Which I'll do that one. These are actually pretty challenging sometimes. Oh, this is not challenging. Hi, Shishang. Dang. I chose to kill him. This reminds me of that time on the other, what planet was it? Not Amphorius. Pinacone. And I let that one lady die, and I felt really bad about it. Jesus, these are like so far away. Okay, lastly are the quests. I think that's all. Let's see. Yeah, wait. Wait. Why don't I have enough? Okay, that's it for the Furbobocom.